Welcome to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, I hate to say it, but that same old song continues to be sung this past week by Mother Nature, and that definitely has impacted the number of fish. So we'll talk about that here pretty quick, but the first thing I want to mention is our sale that's taking place beginning today, Wednesday, and continuing on through Sunday, and that is our first annual Dakota Angler Rapala Bucket Sale. We're doing this sale, this promotion in partnership with Rapala. So you buy this bucket, and it's a unique bucket, nice reinforced handle, as well as this nice handy dandy handle that you can use to dump your fish out, lift anything else that you want to use, rocks out in the garden, you name it. But you buy this bucket at 20% off, and then everything that you can fit in this bucket from Rapala, Storm, Suffix, VMC is also 20% off. So again, take advantage of the sale that runs today through Sunday. And again, it's a perfect opportunity for you to stock up on all your crankbaits that you have used or lost the past year. As far as the fishing report is concerned, it's been very spotty to say the least due to the weather. Up in the northeastern part of the state, the lakes that produce walleye included Waubay, and that's gotten pretty, slimy, mossy type of thing going on right now. Otherwise, the bites really picking up at Opus as well as Goose, and then a few being caught at Swan, Bitter, Blue Dog, Dry Lake by Clark. Also antelope in Indian Springs, and then also pickerel. And then some of those are being caught from shore as well. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes included Dry Lake by Willow Lake, and the results there from the tournament are kind of mixed, so you got to put in your time to find those active fish. Otherwise, Thompson, a few being caught there, as well as Ponset, Sinai, 81 Ponds, Madison, Brant, Island, and then also Vermilion and Twin. And remember, Twin is the trophy lake, where you can only keep one over 26 inches. Okay, I should say 28 inches. I said 26, so pardon me, 28 inches. What have they been using? Really, nothing special. Jigs and minnows, jigs and swim baits. That's been the main thing. Also out in the Missouri River, that bite's been kind of up and down with the weather. Chamberlain's bite's a little bit better. The Platte Pigstown bite is starting to show signs of life the past week. And some guys are pulling crankbaits in those locations and trying to find those active fish. And then once they find them, they will sit and jig over the top of them, or even throw, from a distance, cat and throw in, like search baits out there at the same time, and especially if you have the active targeting type of system, such as live target or active target or mega lot. So other than that, the crappie bite's starting to take off. When the lilacs bloom, the crappie spawn really is in earnest, and I think the weather's going to have something to say about that as well. But a few crappie being caught at Pickerel, Vermilion, Thompson. Also a few being caught at Ponset, Madison, and then also Lake Elvin on the southeast side of Sioux Falls. Nothing special on how to catch those crappies. A lot of small minnows underneath bobbers. That's really the trick right now at this point in time. But if you have any other questions about the fishing report, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about something new this year that we haven't talked about yet this year, and that's trolling. We are your trolling rod and trolling equipment headquarters. Anything you need for trolling, we have right here in one spot. So let's specifically talk about trolling rods. A lot of people come in and say, hey, I'm pulling crankbaits for the first time. We have the rods and they're the setup that you can utilize inexpensively, or if you want to spend a lot of money on a great setup, you can do that as well. But we have a great selection of trolling rods. We have them anywhere from 5-foot on up to 14-foot rods. We also have the telescoping version as well as a two-piece version. And then they have a number of different companies. We're just not going to sell one company. We have at least 6 companies that sell trolling rods, and we have a great selection that you can really pick out the trolling rod that meets your budget and meets your need the best. And that also goes with the line counter reels. If you're looking for a line counter reel, we have multiple companies that we represent that we're more than satisfied in how they last and what you get, the value you get for the amount of money that you spend. So again, once you pick out the rod, we'll pick out the line counter reel that you feel is best for you, again, for budget, and also the amount of use that you're going to actually use that combo for, because there is a difference. Some reels may only have bushings and others have bearings, and we'll help you out decide about that. But the one also thing I want to point out is that Daiwa line counters are one of our more popular line counters that we sell here at Dakota Angler. All our Daiwa line counters are on sale, whether or not you're talking about the AccuDepths or the Sea Lines. That's a step up from the AccuDepth. They're both on sale. We have all different sizes. So if you're going to use lead core, or if you're going to use monofilament or fire line or some type of braid, we have the line counter for you. And speaking of that, with the line, again, being the headquarters of the trolling headquarters, we have those different line options available to you. Whether or not you're talking about the different types of mono or braid or lead core, we have that for you. Plus, we can also wind that line on your reel for you at no extra charge to you at that point in time. So again, if you're looking for a trolling rod, reel, or line, we have that. We also have the weights to go along with that. So again, on all the clips and the planer boards, you name it, we have it right here, your one-stop shop. So make sure if you're interested in updating or upgrading your trolling equipment, stop on by. Or if you're thinking about getting into it and you're just kind of like, maybe once or twice throughout the entire summer, stop on by because we'll have the setup that meets your budget needs. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, all you have to do is send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com. Well, folks, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you to make sure you stop by here at the store at 1120 East Benson Road in Sioux Falls. And the reason why is because, folks, we have the largest selection of tackle, including rods, combos, reels, clothing, you name it. We have it right here at the store than any place else than in the tri-state area. And when you walk in the store, I can guarantee you, you're going to be amazed or surprised at how much selection and variety of selection that we have here at the store. And what also makes this a great place to stop is that we use the equipment that we sell. And so we're going to be experts in many of those different areas to help you really fine-tune what type of tackle you want to use on a given day. So again, make sure you stop by here at the store. If you can't, by all means, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132, or you can check us out on the web at dakotaangler.com because everything that's on the store floor is also available on our website. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report for Dakota Angler. I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week, and again, thanks for watching, stay healthy, and always stay safe.